Well, the YouTube Terrible Sight here tonight. And I want to go over a strange sighting I just seen. And of course, I was not recording because I didn't expect this to happen. Even though I should, like I said, have a friggin' phone or camera connected to my goddamn head. But this is something I never thought in a million years would happen. So, yeah, that's recording it. I mean, sucks that I can't have the footage. But this is not a lie. This is not a joke. And believe what you want to believe. But, oh man, it's just a weird thing. Strange. Let alone seeing it happen before your eyes and thinking, what the hell did I just see? Now, there's a place, and if no one's familiar with it, if you want to look up on the map, Old Turnpike Road in Lancaster. It is the infamous road of the roller coaster road, and multiple peoples have been killed on that road. Not only that, serial killers have dumped bodies on that road. And tonight, I don't know what the hell was going on, but so there's an exit. And I believe it's either 103 or 105. And I believe it's Shirley Road that goes and connects to Old Lancaster Road. Now, Old Lancaster Road, Turnpike Road. It's Old Turnpike Road, dummy, in Lancaster. So when you come from Leominster, travel that road into Shirley, and you drive through Lancaster, the road ends up at a dead end. Like straight across. Then Shirley Road leads into another road that leads into, well, actually the Old Turnpike Road actually leads into the Woods Cemetery. Now, if anybody will know anything, will be my man Dave from Vermont. And I hope he gets back to me on this. Because what I just saw tonight, man, was just totally bizarre and freaky. Oh, come on. But, so the road that Shirley Road goes into, leads into a field. Bear with me. I had to pause for a second. Somebody's walking tonight. Of course, I'm walking the pug. And I didn't want to get him barking. So this road, Shirley Road, that leads into a fenced area, government area, that is part of Fort Devens. And this road and that part of Fort Devens is a training area. Dave from Vermont has informed me in an old video of the cemetery. I think it's called the North Cemetery, Lancaster. And I went there ghost hunting one night. And he said around that area and then parts where he used to train, he used to get strange encounters and weird things. But tonight it even got really stranger. As I'm coming home from air, and I can see the fence, and it is a gate that I believe you can unlock and open up, and it is very rarely used, and it's always locked. Now, Dave, if you can tell me what I saw tonight, and I could have sworn when I seen the gates, they were shut. So I don't know. And by the time I turned the corner, drove up the road, and I found it funny that someone was in there, and it was a vehicle. And I was going with, it looked like a military Jeep, all right, with the lights. They did look round from the distance that I could see. But as soon as I drove down the road, I looked in the, I'm always got my mind wandering. And yes, I wanted to, and I just immediately started thinking, why was that vehicle in there this late at night? And my wife was with me. Oh, training. Maybe they're training. I'm like, oh, yeah, maybe they're doing infrared camera training, right, with goggles. And they were done. But I don't know if that's a accurate exit, a main entrance. I believe that they use that entrance for, like, maybe emergencies, but I do not think it is used as a main entrance. If anybody wants to look on the map and see the roads or what I'm talking about, check that out. And can see what I'm talking about on Google Maps. But no sooner than when I got up the road, not even a quarter of a mile, I looked in the rearview mirror, and wouldn't you know, the vehicle came to that stop sign, took a left turn going the direction I was going. Now, mind you, I just said that it wasn't even a quarter of a mile that I looked and saw this vehicle. And mind you, I did say that I seen the gates and they looked shut and locked. Now, it could be that they weren't locked and maybe someone was coming out. Maybe I'm jumping the gun. But if I wasn't more than a quarter of a mile down from that road, there's no goddamn way that vehicle could have got out of there. Someone could have got out, opened, shut, locked the gate, and come. I should have been further down the road for that. And I got this timed in my head. All right? I can do good timing with things, and I'll tell you right now, for someone to have to get out, open the gates, drive the car through, get back in the car, there's a hill down the road from that area that I'm speaking of. And I would expect that I would have been over that hill and gone down it. No, this car literally came out to the stop sign. I seen the lights, and it turned left off that road, and it was speeding up. And my wife was talking about something. I said, that damn car just came out of there and took a left turn. And I'm talking to myself, right? Oh, well, she's over there saying, well, maybe it is coming out. I said, well, and then she was like, oh, wait a minute, they're moving pretty fast. And they were. And by the time I got to the rotary, that car was just about, I don't know, I got on the rotary and turned, and it just, now this is the weirder thing. The friggin' lights looked like they disappeared. And I was just kept trying to look to see if the thing was coming around, but I seen a minivan. And, but it was like it ran through, coming from the Lancaster way where, the road that goes to, not Old Turnpike Road, but where Kimball Farm is on. It didn't look like it turned from Turnpike Road onto the rotary. It looked like it blew through straight. And I could have, called me crazy. I could have swore, wow, I thought them lights maybe disappear by the time I got to the rotary. And I'm like, what? What? So I don't know. But I know for a fact, for one thing about that gate being closed, someone getting out, someone opening the gates, someone getting back into the vehicle, driving through, shutting the gates, because that's government property, and I know damn well they didn't leave that gate wide open. And that wasn't even, like I said, a quarter mile up the road, not even, and I could still see that road intersection, and that vehicle came right up to the stop sign, took a left turn. So if Dave from Vermont give me an insight on what happens, say, about this time of night in there, or if anything does, is there military training there? But like I said, how did they get out of the car, move it out of the car, shut gate, in the car, then come barreling out? If they must have been still training and running. Is that what they did? They ran out of the car, opened up the gate, ran back to the car, drove out, ran out, shut the gate. Are they getting time for this stuff? Do they do that? Because that's what it seems like to me, what they did tonight, coming out of that road that was locked up. And I saw that effing gate locked, shut, at least shut. Locked, I don't know, but I seen it shut with my own goddamn eyes. So, I don't know, call me crazy. But when you have a training facility where there's no activity there, only when training, and what was this about? I could say about 9:30 this just happened. I had to get out here and document this on the camera. So that was about 9:30 that I seen that. So call me crazy, but I'll tell you, stuff like that, man, gives me goosebumps on my back. And I mean, if they were training, they were training, but I needs to know. There's only one man that can answer that question, Dave from Vermont. If you got an answer on that, will you please let me know, brother? But I don't know, man. There's been a lot of strange things going on with me. And yeah, I've been working and can't get out and get much filming done. I want to get out there and do a goddamn live video, but... And I think I found another haunted house to check out. But I need to go back to that one where I was in Leominster, where I got the footsteps, because guess what? I was planning on going into the basement. Are you with me on that? Yeah, the basement. The basement. And that house was creepy enough. I could just imagine. And I believe the basement, mind you, only has a floor cover. I don't know what it's got for steps. I don't know if it's like a crawl space or whatnot. But it looked like it was just a cover and you probably have to hop down or something. But whatever the case may be, you know. I'm down, I'm game, and I love my haunted houses. I might bring someone for that, just for the simple fact that if I get stuck down there, or, you know, I need some assistance because I can't get out, I might bring someone with me this time, so. But I assure you that there will be no pranking or faking the video, so. I do hate bringing people with me, but due to the fact, the way that basement is. But then again, there's also another house I found. I've always known it was there, but I forgot about it, and it's always been covered with trees. But now, since the trees are down and leaves are not grown in yet, I finally remembered it was there and seen it, and oh yes, I know that sucker's haunted too. That's in Shirley, Mass. Mind you, Shirley used to be Groton. Groton is where the great Chief Metacom War began. And at the gate, main gate at Fort Devens, which is now air, but in Surrey, folks. But I just wanted to document that. I'll tell you, I mean, I've driven that road 1,000 times plus, even back in the day with my father when he'd go visit a family we knew out in Leominster on Mechanic Street. And I've always known for them, that area and that gate to be shut. I ain't never seen no real heavy access through that. And yeah, because of the simple fact that it's a training facility, right? It's not Fort Devens, the base, or what it used to be. It's just for training. So with that being said, and seeing that vehicle out there tonight, and then all of a sudden, you know, how it came out fast and was cruising fast on Roller Coaster Road. What the hell was that? I heard the birds. Oh yeah. Them birds will start screaming at night when they hear predators. Psst. Try and talk to them. Psst. Whistle back at them. Let them know they're safe. Anyways, Dave, if you give me an answer on that, let me know. Everybody else, you must keep your eyes wide open due to the strangeness that happens, especially around this area, folks. I'll tell you, boy, I know for a fact, though, living around Fort Devens 9 years of my life, and I mean literally, and knowing a lot of dark secrets, I could just imagine what was this all about, let alone if it's some government thing to eliminate some type of evidence. Excuse me. Can I say that? You never know. But documentation is always done here at Terrible Sight, especially when I see strange things. Especially when a damn thing starts following me. The hell's your problem? Till the next video, folks. Be safe. Take care. Always beware. Because we don't know what's out there half the time. Let alone that will make us disappear. Out.